Hello, everyone. My name is Lori Styron. I am the Executive Director of CharityWatch at CharityWatch.org. We're the only independent charity watchdog organization in the United States, and we rate charities on an A+ to F scale to tell you, the donor, how efficiently charities will use your donations when you give them money. So another sad video today. Last week, we posted a list of charities that are providing aid in the Israel-Hamas War, or a little over a week ago we did. And today I'm here to bring you an update. So we continuously update this list as more information becomes available. So before I read you the list of charities and what organizations are doing in the region, I want to tell you the criteria that these charities had to meet to qualify to be on the list. So first of all, some organizations, unscrupulous organizations, might use a disaster, a war, some kind of tragedy as a money grab. So it might not even necessarily be a terrible charity in terms of it being efficient, effective organization with good governance, but it could just be an organization that is otherwise a pretty good charity, but they just don't have a track record of working in similar types of conflicts or in the region that's being affected. So sometimes organizations, they'll raise money now, decide what to do with it later. And unfortunately, that has the unintended, usually, consequence of siphoning resources away from those organizations that are just better equipped to be able to provide aid in a region that they're already familiar with, that perhaps they already have contacts in and infrastructure in. So that's something to keep in mind. So we do vet charities on our list for that information. All the charities on this list are top rated by CharityWatch because they spend at least 75% or more of their cash budgets on programs. They keep their overhead down to 25% or less. In many cases, for the organizations on this list, they have much better ratios than this. That's just the minimum. And they also meet CharityWatch's benchmarks for good governance and transparency. So with that in mind, let me read you a little bit about what our updated list of what organizations are doing. So we have Doctors Without Borders. I think that it probably goes without saying, this organization, it's been working in the Gaza area for more than 20 years. Please come to our website at CharityWatch.org for more details about all the aid that it's providing, but they're doing a lot of work there, trying to help a lot of people. We have ANERA. This organization has no political or religious affiliation. That's kind of important, especially in divisive conflicts like this one that are divisive on a lot of different levels, right? It works on the ground with partners in the region mobilizing immediate emergency relief. Muslim Aid USA, they're actively responding to the humanitarian crisis, and they're working alongside partners that they already have established in the region on the ground, providing essential medical aid and other equipment to the hospitals in the region. We have the American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee. They've activated their emergency response team and protocols across Israel. We have Hadassah at hadassah.org. Hospitals in Israel and medical teams, they're currently providing crisis medicine and trauma care to those impacted by the ongoing conflict. The Zakat Foundation of America, they've been on the ground in this volatile area for over 20 years. Alongside local partners, they work to provide long-term and short-term aid. So they're providing emergency relief as well. We have Direct Relief. They've committed funds to a local foundation located in southern Israel. And let's see, 300 patients in the first day of the attack. They've assisted health-focused nonprofits in Israel to assess the need for additional aid. Episcopal Relief and Development. They're working with a local hospital, a ministry of the Episcopal Diocese, where's my mind today, of Jerusalem, to provide emergency support for those affected in Gaza. HIAS has been operating in Israel since 1950. Within 24 hours of the initial conflict, HIAS activated its emergency response protocols to provide life-saving support to those displaced. Samaritan's Purse. specializes in international disaster relief. So this is an example of an organization that specializes in these kinds of situations, meeting critical needs for the victims of conflict, disaster, famine, and epidemics throughout the world. They're providing meals and other necessities. Mercy Corps has operated in the West Bank and Gaza since 1986. So again, providing humanitarian support, including access to water, working with children and young people, assessing the needs on the ground for those impacted by the conflict, and they're going to resume life-saving programs once it's safe to do so. I know that it's a fluid situation. Some help is suspended and then resumes depending on, the safety of the workers and their ability to get in there and help. Oxfam America has been working in the occupied Palestinian territory in Israel since the 1950s and established its only country office in the area in the 1980s. They work with 28 partner organizations to offer life-saving support. UNICEF USA has been operating in Gaza since the 1980s. So they're providing water, medicine, and other help. World Central Kitchen. They arrived in the region with a relief team and is currently forming a network of connections, discovering new avenues to provide critical support. So they're also set up in bordering countries should they see large numbers of refugees fleeing the area entirely. That's certainly important. Project Hope has deployed emergency response personnel to the region to address urgent needs in Israel and Egypt. They're also coordinating with local authorities, UN agencies, and civil society to coordinate the delivery of aid both in Israel and Gaza. So that is our list as of today, Friday, October 20th. And this is an updated list to sort of update you from the list we provided last week. Gosh, it's just horrible what's happening. I hope that we can all, search our hearts and just understand that there's children suffering, innocent children suffering. And so no matter how you align yourself or what you think about the situation and the people involved in it, let's just remember that there are a lot of people suffering everywhere, and these organizations, the different organizations, they're providing different types of help to different people in different areas. And come to our website at CharityWatch.org. These are top-rated organizations. Find one that aligns with your values, that's providing the types of support that you want to fund, and please give what you can. Thanks, everyone.